Okay. Let's go. In American dollar we have something like in God we trust, and in Ivano-Frankivsk we have in Brukivka this stuff for payment we trust, because the wife of the of the head of our local authorities is the owner of factory that made such stuff, such Brukivka, and now everywhere in Ivano-Frankivsk we have Brukivka. So it's like in Brukivka we trust. Another point of this picture that with this Brukivka the revolution in Ukraine in 2014 started. So in Brukivka we trust.
So you're saying the government has a connection with the husband
Yes.
and wife, and then they're using their products to
Yes,
make new roads.
to make new roads and to make new payments in Ivano.
So what's the problem with that?
Actually, you know, it's like they gain money from doing good things, but like the problem with this payment is then after the half of the year we have again some problems with this Brukivka. So
We don't have more comfortable buses. This one are very old. Also, we can see that it needs repair because people trying to push it, and the bad quality at all. We can see it's very old. And why do
isn't
people
cleaned.
need to?
it isn't clean, and the
Yes.
quality inside the bus is bad.
Why do people need to pay for it? At least we want to see the changes inside old buses. For example, to clean it, to repair it somehow.
No, the last news said that we have to pay 5 or 7 hryvnias for such buses, but the kilometers around from one bus stop to another bus stop is not so long. Why should we pay for uncomfortable buses?
This topic about how our government wastes money just for nothing, and in my opinion, when you see these little trains and when you know how much money government spent for it, you can think also about that the government can use this money, for example, to buy new buses for us.
Okay. So you don't like the trains with the flowers on them?
It's not the problem in what I like and what don't. It just the main problem about it costs a lot, and that's why.
It's not far from the railway station. The railway station is an old-fashioned building, and it dates back the 19th century. Yes, and what do we have near the railway station? Something strange. It's not a modern art. It's a bad imagination of the architecture.
Yeah.
Nothing more.
There are many old and historical buildings in our city, and they are full of history. For example, these ones. But we have to improve the appearance of this building and not to build new ones for example, apartment blocks, because our authorities destroy these historical buildings and build the new ones for new flats and so on. So we have to protect our history, because if we don't have history, we don't have the future.
And also we want to improve the situation because we live here and we want to live in a comfortable city. That's why.
All right. Okay.
So
Start.
What he told you?
So this guy told us that he see changes in the city. The city looks better than 5 years ago, for example, but we still have some problems with these issues that we show here.
At the first glance, he said that, oh, our city has changed, look at the pictures, but when he came closer, he saw that we have a lot of problems. And he said that, okay, maybe it's better to give this money for something else. So.
She thinks that the main problem in our city is our buses.
We have to help our mayor to take some decisions and do some activities to improve and solve our problems.
And she said that our mayor need help. It's better to do it together, not to push all of the problems to our mayor and authorities.
So it was 13 people.
We have 10 people?
Yeah.
More.
More than 10, we have 11.
Okay. That's
So today we had very cool experience, have to be public and have to have some conversation and ask people about something. And it was cool because sometimes people thought that we are propaganda against our mayor and that we from which organization are we, and it was like, oh no, we just have social project, we are students, we want to have some reflections for you about the issues that are in our city. And you know, everyone is brave to type comment on Facebook under the issue, but when it comes to speak with us, everyone was scared. So it's like, it was cool, it was amazing.
Yes, we were really scared about, really scared that people won't understand us right, that we won't against our government. We just wanted to express our opinion about, for example, how we spend our money.
So personally for me it was very interesting and exciting because first I was afraid what we are going to do, how it will happen, and now I can say that it is very funny to work in team, to make some experiments, and also it is useful for me because I'm trying to talk to random people and not afraid of it. Thanks.
okay. And last comment.
I'm really happy that people in our city really care about us, about their lives, and all people agree that we must be more active and take care about our city and our life.